episode 11. Hope everyone is doing well. How you doing today, Gino, my co-host?
Yes, back in the building, back in the building.
You back in the building? How you been?
Yeah, everything good.
That's good. That's good. So what's been going on?
Taking care of little business, everything. It's going good.
That's
You
what's
know,
up. That's what's
Glad
up.
to be back.
That's what's up.
I missed the last episode.
Yes, he did miss the last episode. But you know it is what it is. Everybody got their life. We busy sometime.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I want to just, send my condolences to all the people who were injured, killed in the war. Oh my God, it's like,
Yeah.
it's crazy. I want to send my condolences.
Yeah.
That's number
man.
one.
Yeah.
Secondly, I want to talk about, our interview with Jim Jones and the Bird Gang crew. Shout out to them. They doing big things.
Yeah.
It was an amazing interview.
Right.
We went out to the Bronx. We showed up in Touch with Reality podcast. Did a few interviews. We're gonna show y'all a little something. We're gonna put it together. But don't please wait. All right, Gino, please. That's it. He always ODing. Yeah, and we got Yellow Tape coming through on the next episode. Shout out to Yellow Tape from the Bird Gang. Yes, she was really sweet and very. Oh my gosh, she was such a sweetheart.
The
Yeah.
album dropped Friday.
Right.
That was yesterday. Friday.
Right.
The album just dropped. Shout out to the Bergen, for the 2.0 album.
Right.
Released
Exactly.
yesterday.
Make sure y'all get that. Make sure y'all listen to that. There's a lot of hot artists, new hot artists on there.
Shout out to Yellow Tape. She'll be up here soon. King Street.
Next episode, she's coming up. Yellow Tape. Right.
Yeah, it was nice to be. Went to the listening party. Was good.
Right. We went to the 2.0 listening party, met a lot of different people, networked with a lot of different people. Thanks to Maria for giving me this opportunity. I got to shout out her because she definitely made it happen. And I want to shout out my producer, DWI, because he's been making all of this happen. You got to come take a drink with us, too. He said he wanted some Moet. Let's pop this Moet,
You gotta give a quick shout out to the producer, man.
Right, because he make all of this happen. He's a legend in the game, and, he's very known.
And he gonna let y'all know about
And he's the world's most, he networks so well. Like, he's everywhere. I got to keep up with DWI. God, he be everywhere. Right, we want to give a toast to that. Pop champagne. We pop champagne. Yes. Come on up here, D. Take a shot with us. What we toasting to?
Yeah, let them know a little bit about
We
yourself.
ain't get no
D.
juice. Put a little more in there.
Well, we toasting to obviously continuous success for everybody. The DWI, the DW stands for my name and influence. So we got several locations now that we're working on. We have obviously our Bushwick location for your beautiful podcast, and then we got the spot out that we popping off November 1st in
Wall Street.
on Wall Street, DSN on Wall Street. We going to where the money's at.
That's
So we're gonna
right.
be down there. That's a straight radio station / podcast vibe. This is more of the podcast talk show vibe. And then we got the Bronx Net coming up after that, up in the Bronx on 149th Street and 3rd Ave. And that's gonna be dope because that's like we're gonna turn that into a whole broadcast and reality show. So we got three boroughs covered right now. So
Three
yeah,
boroughs.
I appreciate y'all. Y'all made 11 shows consistently too. Like I've been around a lot of people. They start and then they start getting kind of crazy. If Gino wasn't able to make it or he was running behind, you still held it down. Your guest was here. You stuck to the script. So
Right,
I just
right.
want to salute y'all.
That's
It ain't
about
never gonna be
teamwork.
easy. But that's the way the game is. Like people respect when you go through some stuff and you come out on top. So
Right.
that's the same way in this podcast game. And I done did 23 years. 2020 to now was some of my most difficult and interesting times.
Who's some of the people you work with?
Man, who's not some of the people we work with? Definitely Jim Jones. Since you talking about Bird Game, shout out to Jim Jones. Shout out to my guy, Dice Peso. He used to have a show with me. man, I mean, some of the celebrity names, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Meg Thee Stallion, all of them called the show or came to the show. Nipsey Hussle came to the show. We got footage of that on the site. We got J. Cole.
Shit, I didn't even know he worked with all these people.
Yeah, man, it's all on the website. Go to the
Right.
DimensionStudios.com, and we have a history section, and it just shows a lot of the interviews. But yeah, we've been working. But what happened was we was just the only spot doing what we were doing for a long time early in the game,
Right.
and then everybody started to figure it out and started to branch off. And then social media came out with the Instagram. But before Instagram Live, when people could go on live, they would be in my studio live with the celebrities, and they could chat with them. So I always gave people an opportunity, for me, not just to meet the celebrities, but to make them public so that people can get with them, right? So
Right.
that's what we're doing right now. And I see y'all carrying the torch, right? Because y'all got some people on deck coming up.
Right.
Y'all started off with Wanda D. Hell, like y'all
Right,
came
the
out the
legend.
gate.
Shout out to Wanda D again. Right.
Definitely, man.
Right.
That was a definitely great episode. The first episode as we started off, man. That was a salute to you, man.
Right. And we appreciate that because he made that happen with Wanda. D.
Yeah.
You know, so we appreciate that also. We just wanted to give you your flowers and your love, you know, because you've been making shit happen.
That's who here. Gotta give him his flowers,
Right.
man. You heard? First one in the game, Podcast King right there, man.
That's right.
DSN.
That's right.
Yeah, so back at it, but let's see what's going on with the topic with Papoose and Remy.
Oh my God. Why you gotta bring that up?
Yo, because I really, Papoose really had to fight with the guy. He really knocked him out.
Listen, at the
Yo,
end
I
of the
seen that
day,
he
it is
really-
what it is. You know, you never know what people are going through in a relationship.
But this is what I be saying about y'all females. Y'all no good. Y'all like y'all.
How we know good? You don't know. Maybe Papu
What?
did something to her
My
first,
man
and
did
she just
7
didn't put that out
years.
there.
He did 7 years with her.
Okay, he did 7 years with her, but you, like I said, you don't know their personal issues or what they go through.
I don't want to hear no personal issue. That meant did 7 years with her. I don't want to hear.
All right,
that.
and do you think out of those 7 years that he was faithful?
What? Listen, they had their little terms. I know they spoke. And
What do you think he was faithful out of those 7 years?
He looked like the type of guy that probably would be faithful. He in the politics.
Listen, looks can be very
I think
deceiving.
Papoose
That doesn't even.
different.
He gonna say he looked like the type of guy. That doesn't even make any sense. Please.
No, because
stop
he's
it.
straight, on his righteous stuff. He stay.
Yeah, but righteous guys make mistakes too,
And
or
I
they
know
do
he
things
was-
they shouldn't be doing.
He was
also.
he was being faithful to Remy, man.
Listen,
Yo, Remy, that's
I don't know nobody's business. I don't know anybody's business, but
Yeah, it's true.
I think that when a woman cheats on a man, that has to be something going
All
on,
right, but what
and
you
it has
think-
to be a real reason
From
for
your
that.
point of view, though, what was Papoose doing wrong? Like from the
I
outside,
don't know
only
what
from
he
the
was doing
outside.
wrong.
We talking about from the outside point of view. He looked like, understand? Good relationship.
I don't know
guy,
what he
right?
was doing wrong. He probably wasn't doing anything wrong. It could be anything. Maybe
No,
you know,
it's just
people-
the female.
people grow apart from each
It's just
other.
the
People's not
female.
attracted to each other anymore. It's different things. Why it don't have to be he has to have been doing something wrong. Like I said, we don't know. We don't know what happened.
Inside detail. Yeah, that's
Yo,
a
you know what I'm saying? So
but
at the end of the day, I hope
just
that they
look
work
better.
through that. They have a beautiful family.
Yeah.
The daughter's beautiful. So I hope that they get through that, whatever they're going through.
Yeah, hope is a little.
But they regular people like everybody else. So it's just that they
Yeah.
shit is on blast because they
They
celebrities.
celebrities. So
But
they can-
everybody go through stuff, and it is what it is.
Yeah. That's a
People.
fact. That's a good cover up for y'all females. We're gonna leave it like that. All right.
Us females.
Look at Jada. Look at
Stop.
Jada. Look at what Jada doing to Will Smith. Oh man, look, see, what's going on?
She probably knows something that we don't know about Will Smith also.
He was playing on the other side.
And she don't respect him anymore,
Yeah,
probably.
that's
He probably was playing on the other side.
He was playing
She
on the
probably don't
other
respect
side.
him anymore. And then once a woman loses respect for you, then it seems like she lost respect
yeah,
for him. to me.
yeah. That I'm not.
You know?
That's different.
Like
gonna
I
lie.
said, you don't never know what goes
I
on.
ain't know boy was playing
people
on the other
relationship.
side. That's goddamn. That's crazy.
That's why I don't speculate on anything. I like to get facts. And if I don't have the facts, then all I can say is, I hope things get better, or, we don't want to put nothing out there that ain't
As
true.
I said, everything is an illusion in life.
Exactly.
Everything is an illusion. It is not what it is, what it just seems.
Right. Everything is an illusion. And you can't believe hardly of anything that you see, because it's just so much corny shit going on out here, and it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
So back to the war, because this is like a really big tragedy, and this is like, you know, when things like this happen, I just go back to the Bible, and the Bible just says like in the last days that all of this stuff is gonna happen. You know, it's the Bible says in the last days people are gonna be selfish, people are gonna be all for themselves. There's gonna be war. It's gonna be look at the COVID, like everything that's happening. It just reminds me of the Bible. So I just, you know, want to make sure that I put it out there. You know, that I just feel like everybody should just stay prayed up, pray. You know, and you know keep a positive mind, but you want to just stay prayed up because we don't know what's going on. You know, we don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know what the future holds.
Yeah,
You know, everybody doesn't have the same beliefs, but you know there is a God, and we all just need to pray to make this a better world because the things that's going on is just terrible. It's kids dying, innocent children,
that's the thing, like you said,
innocent people.
Everybody don't have the same beliefs, so it's different.
Right. Everybody doesn't have the same beliefs, you know, and not even beliefs. Like everybody doesn't even have the same type of, you know, values, morals, anything, you know. So you could talk about certain things, but you know.
Yeah, hopefully, man, them people that got kidnapped and hostage, man, hopefully they get rescued, man.
Yes, because you know, even I feel like you know, that's why I feel like communication is very, very important. Yeah. Communication is very important in everything you do in life, you know, and I feel like that. Why are people going to war if we could just communicate and get to a middle? You know, like. It has to be a way to get to the middle. It's no way, you know?
Pat should have communicated with Remy a little more.
Listen, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Yeah. God's played, you know, a lot in life, but God's played. God's played. Now it's Pat, the woman's turn. And now y'all can't take it. It is what it is. You don't know if Pap is a good nigga. You're not in a relationship with him.
Yeah,
You're not in a relationship with him. You're not living with him. You're not in a relationship with him. You don't know what type of guy he is. But I'm pretty sure he is a good guy. I met Pap a few times before. You know, he seemed like a nice guy. But, you know, like, I'm not in a relationship with him, so I can't, you know, say what the problem is. Like I said, it probably wasn't any type of problem.
But he's too much in politics to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, it probably, you know, I don't know.
Remy fucked up. Remy fucked up. She ain't supposed to let another nigga get the advantage over a household man. Understand?
Listen, well, guys do it all the time. Guys let girls get advantage over the household chick. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. It is what it is. Do you guys understand? He can't even comment on that one.
It's vice versa.
He cannot even comment on that one.
It's vice versa, but nah, that topic though that's different.
I mean, it's just it happens in life. Period. Like I said, just because they celebrities, you know, is more, you know, out there, but it is what it is.
Did 7 years in jail with her, like not in jail.
All right, he did 7 years, and you could do 7 years in jail with a guy, and he'll still come out and disrespect you and cheat on you and play with you and do all type of things to you. So.
Yeah, but that's in the man nature, and the females know.
A man nature. It's in the man's nature.
It's different when in the sense when this is the other way around.
Yeah, because y'all can't take it.
You're supposed to value a person like that, though.
You're supposed to value everyone. No one is above being valued. Like you're supposed to value everyone. A bum, a crackhead. Let me not say a bum. A homeless person, crackheads.
Yeah.
You're supposed to value everybody. So it doesn't matter what level you on. Everybody's supposed to be valued. Everybody's supposed to be loved. And everybody's supposed to be treated equally.
That's a fact.
And I believe that.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's what they tell you one thing.
No one's above anything, you know?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a true story.
They cheated on, Halle Berry got cheated on, Beyonce got cheated on. Everybody got cheated on, but it's not about that. It's about basically, you know, if they're going to work it out, they're going to work it out. They know their differences. They know what they're going through. They know the situation. And, you know, people fuck up, and it's okay sometimes.
Yeah,
but it's about continuously fucking up. I know people, we're humans. We're going to mess up sometimes. Guys are going to mess up.
But that taught me a lesson, though.
Yeah, it should teach you a lesson. Stop being a player.
No beef.
Stop being a player.
Hell no. Hell no. Guys, you seen that shit? My man did 7 years with her, man. And to see what happened at the end of the day? No, man.
Listen. Do we believe it? To me, it don't a little bit. It could be like, you think it's publicity? What you mean, like?
Listen, everything is an illusion. You're right.
Right. It could be publicity. I think a lot of stuff was publicity.
Yeah.
I think even with the Krishan
'Cause
Rock
once you
and
gonna start hearing
what do you
about-
think, Nana? The Krishan Rock, you don't think that was publicity a little bit? All that stuff they went through with the
Yo,
girl?
shout out to Big
I think
Sis-
that was
Big
publicity. And they
Sis
right
in
back
the
together right
building.
now, right? They not back together? Yeah, that's like publicity.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so you really can't believe everything you hear. Like it's a lot of shit.
Yeah, you
know?
definitely can't. You definitely can't.
Yeah, like you
And
can't
that
believe
was a
everything
good
you
point.
hear. Mm-hmm.
Word. 'Cause you just woke me up on that one too.
Mm-hmm.
It just woke me up on that
But I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. So I'm not commenting on anything I don't know. And it is what it is.
one. No, that's fact though. But we just go by what they saying on the media. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But at the end of the day, hopefully everything ends up good with them. I wish them the best.
Right.
I wish
right.
Pat and Remy the best, and they've been together for a long time, and so
Yeah, they have a beautiful family,
they
so
got a
we wish
beautiful
them the
family,
best.
Yeah, so I just wish, everybody in every situation, everybody go through something. That's light. Understand? Niggas, everything got done to the worst, to the best.
Right, right.
Understand? Everything happens to the best. So at the end of the day, it's just how you overcome it.
Right.
That's what it is at the end of the
That's
day.
right. That's right.
It's all how you overcome it.
Right. We all go through problems, no matter how much money
Yeah.
we have, no matter how good we look. Everybody have problems. Everybody go through things. We're all humans. And it is what it is. It's nothing to be embarrassed of. It's nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, everybody doesn't have to know what you're going through or your business, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. No one's perfect,
Yeah.
No one's perfect. No one. So it is what it is.
Fact.
So let's get into this PlayStation back here.
Oh, yeah.
This PlayStation 5
Yeah.
that we're giving away.
Listen.
So,
Okay.
right. That's the disc right there. That's the top of the line one.
For our grand prize winner. Yeah.
And y'all better tune in, subscribe, like, comment on the YouTube, on the
Repost, share, like.
follow my In Touch with Reality podcast page. Make sure y'all follow because y'all have a chance to win PlayStation 5. And then we're going to be giving away a lot of other things. So I want y'all to be a
That's
part of
first
this. So make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment, show love, share. We're paying attention, okay? So
Everybody's being watched. Yeah, but get a chance to win the PS5.
yeah, right. We're gonna let you know how y'all can win it. Actually, I ain't even gonna lie. We still trying to figure it out.
Just
Because we need
subscribe.
y'all to work a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm giving away, we giving
There's
away,
more to come.
and it's more to come. So make sure
It
y'all.
also comes with a bottle of Deleon.
Oh, no, the hell it don't. Now you doing too much. It does not come with no deli on.
Bottle of Deleon.
Yes. And also, soon we're gonna be having an event here. I want everybody who basically was a part of my podcast, who showed me love, who came by, allow me to interview them. That means so much to me, and I want to have something for all of the people who came up here. And I'm gonna invite other people too. Just people that
We're gonna have a listening party for her single release. That's what we're gonna have.
You want to do that?
It's a single release listening party for her.
We got to do
What
that
it
in
do?
the beginning, Gino. This is too late to do that.
It's never too late.
So don't you think that's too late? That to have a listening party?
No.
No, we got to do it. We have to do it for. You want to still do it for this song?
Yeah.
Cause I got 2 new tracks coming out.
No, you gotta push this one.
Push this one, right? All right.
You gotta push this one.
So we getting it together, y'all.
For what it do?
No, what it do? No, you heard him. He said, "What it do?"
What it do?
It's what you gonna do?
What's your slogan? What it do?
Inside joke. What it do?
Do.
I can't deal with you. Yeah, so make sure you guys, like I said, I want y'all to win this podcast. This PlayStation. So make sure you guys tune in, subscribe, like, share, and we're gonna give y'all the details on how to win. Okay?
Stay tuned. Tune in. all
Stay
the time.
tuned. Tune
You know
in.
what I'm saying? We got new features coming in next week,
Right.
and at the same time, we can try to see this week what we doing this week.
We're gonna get Jimmy up here too. We gotta get Jim Jones up here. We definitely gotta get you up here, Jim Jones. Okay. I know you be busy, but we're gonna get you up here.
As a fact.
Definitely. But I want to interview the new artists also that you have working with you. So you know, I want to just, you know, because I'm an artist also. So, you know, I love stuff like this.
Work and get something, put a good song together.
Right. We could do something. You know me. I don't discriminate. I love everybody. And anybody who got something going on, whether it's big or small, I'll support you. It does not matter. Like, I'm not the
Shout
type
out
of
to
person.
Kane. Shout out to Paul Kane too. He be up.
Oh, yeah. We getting Paul Kane up here too, guys. Right.
Shout out to Street Family. Shout out to Street Family. So
Right.
be in the building next week too. The following week.
Right. Because we got a calendar. We got a few people. We got a calendar. So, you know, even if you guys got somebody who have something going on, you know, y'all can hit my DM. I'm got some I'll give y'all my email. Y'all can hit the email if y'all have any ideas. You know, we want y'all to, you know, tune in with us. Let us know. We y'all part of us also. You know, so we want to include y'all in everything that we're doing.
You have a brand. You got a clothing line. You got something that's going on, something that you're trying to brand and market it. You know, let us know. You can come up here. You know, give you the platform.
Right, because we're the platform for the upcoming people who got things going on. You know, the people who are already celebrities and already up there, they got their platform. So I want to give this platform to people who's upcoming, who have things going on, who's working hard. Yeah. You know, you want to promote your stuff. You know, we're gonna have we're gonna do promos. We're about to start a lot of stuff. So, you know, this podcast is more. This episode is more like an informative podcast. We're just informing y'all on everything that's going on, you know, and stuff like that.
In the neighborhood too. Shout out to Hefe.
Yeah, shout out to my girl.
You from the side? You from over here?
Yeah. I'm from the Best Side area.
All right, yeah, that's connected. They're like cousins. I'm learning these two neighborhoods, they connect.
Right.
I don't know where one starts and where one ends, but I know when I go to Bed-Stuy Fry, the fish spot over there.
I'm gonna tell you right now where it starts and where it ends. Broadway.
Broadway, you in Bed-Stuy.
Yeah, that Broadway's the borderline right there.
Right. And like I said, we have two locations now. One in Brooklyn and one in Manhattan on Wall Street.
Right.
So, you know, you might see us there sometime. You know, it's a lot of big things going on. You know. So.
Yeah. Nah, because you were speaking. I think this is a perfect. I'm behind the scenes, y'all, but this is a perfect opportunity to just discuss like what people's why do people do what they do, like, because I always think about. In the 23 years, going on 24 years that I've been doing it, like, you know how people are artists that get on and he's on and, you know, they can get on and then, you know, do like LeBron or Drake, put their peoples on. Or you could just be an artist and get on and make your money and do whatever. Yeah. For me, like, I could have done anything that I'm doing right now for myself, but I did it and created a platform I get more out of it than connecting with people.
Right.
It's really like, I have not made that much money where I feel like, yo, I'm just doing it for the money.
Yeah, that's how
the money is help pushing it, and what I feel like there should be deals that come our way from based off of the opportunities that we create for ourselves and for other people,
and the potential that we have,
right,
and the potential.
Right, and then it should not. People should not. Oh, I'm talking without the mic. People should not feel threatened.
That's what,
you know.
I'm glad you said that part.
Right.
After that, because that's what it is, though. They see that. Understand? So they want to shut certain doors. Like, no. Because they already see the opportunity where it's going to go.
Right.
They see the potential in you.
Right. But at the end of the day, nobody can stop what God has for you.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. They can shut all the doors they want. You just keep going. Because it's going to be somewhere, like, it's always somebody out there that is gonna see.
But let's build on that though. Why do we think? I don't feel like that. Like, I don't feel like there's no hate. I do feel like
I knock down doors. Close that door. I knock.
So I feel like there's people that are doing things that know directly like the reason or not the reason, but part of the why like started with seeing the ground I laid for the time that I did. So yeah, you don't have to shout DWI every time you do something, but it's like when they start having these conversations and talking about this lane, like there's no way that nobody in New York City could not talk about me, because it was like nobody else doing it at a time. And everybody, when the celebrities see me, like I seen Graf the other day, and he was like, yo, D, you the original. Because he came to my crib. Him and Remy came to my crib back in 2004.
Right.
And they both signed.
Underrated, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was out since MySpace. He had a song called MySpace Jump Off. I was thinking about that.
I used to fuck with Graf. Like, I mean, he don't put out no music no more like that. Like, but I used to fuck with Graf, hard body. I was a fan of him. I was really a fan.
And I seen him recently. Like, he's teaching now too. He's teaching like lyrics in classrooms and all that. And I see a lot of the people in that field right now that was in the game that's in the game but still talking to the youth, because I think that's what we didn't see happen the generations before.
Right.
So I don't mind like setting this up, and if you or Shauna was like, yo, D, how you do that? Or even if you say, yo, D, you know what, I'm thinking about getting my own equipment. I want to start doing this at the crib. Like, when people used to say that to me, I was so busy that's not going to stop my money. Like, one show stops, 2 shows starts. Like, so that spot is always going to get filled.
Right.
But it's when people do it funny style. When they do it and then they start moving.
It's not what you do, is how
like, because
do it.
now you're exactly,
Right.
you're a spin-off of what, like, you're under the umbrella of the DWI. So if you're not like showing that love, like, I'm sure when y'all go out, y'all be like, yeah, nah, I rock with D.
See, I don't
But some
mind.
people,
Like, I would never, like, I'm okay with being like right.
but that's what we're trying to figure out.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter like how big I get. Like, if it ain't broke to me, I don't fix it. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that just want to have that. Oh, I'm my own boss. Like, I don't care about that.
And
like,
you still are. Like,
yeah,
I'm just the creative part of the production.
Exactly.
And everybody needs that.
But that's what I said. Wasn't we talking about the other day? I said, yo, I don't care how good the park. I still want to deal with DWI because I like him. He's a good person. Yeah. We have a connection with him. And if it ain't broke, I'm not gonna fix it. Like,
yeah. So some people, what they'll do is they'll start and then they'll see somebody else and somebody else will be like, nah, I'll charge you $50. And they'll just go there just because of the money, not realizing that the reason why I've been doing it for 23 years straight is because I'm good at it and people respect it and I've been learning. So nobody's gonna come out and be like, I got it all figured out. It's not that easy to figure out. Like, you could sit on your phone and talk all day, but but go ahead. I'm sorry,
You've been consistent with it, though.
Right.
That's the main thing about you. You've really been consistent with it, and you worked with a lot of people. So that the work, you get back the work that you put in.
Right.
Right. Exactly.
And I've never been selfish about it. Like, I'm not the one that'll jump in front of the camera and be like, I need to be in it. I could have been that guy. Like, I'm not a bad looking guy.
You could have been a Diddy.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
you could have been a Diddy.
Right.
Take that. Every video. Take that.
And it wouldn't be stepping on anybody else because nobody created me.
That's a fact.
I could just be like, yo, I'm DWI.
You can't say too much. This is my shit.
Right.
Diddy. Take it.
Like a Vlad TV. Like, Vlad TV he's not putting nobody else on.
Yeah.
Vlad TV is just exposing conversations.
Y'all better make sure y'all subscribe and stuff because we're giving away a PlayStation.
What's the other guy?
So make sure y'all subscribe. Like, we're gonna let y'all know. I'm still thinking how to what I'm gonna do.
Academic, right?
Gotta win this.
But again, even him, like, he kind of puts other hosts on, and they get to ride that wave.
Yeah.
How y'all gonna win this PlayStation?
Look, she talking on the mic on the show on her phone.
Let me know. Right.
That's gonna sound crazy when they watch that back. Think like, what is going on the show? No, you good. They'll see what you was doing.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, so
I don't think it's hate though. I just think it's because I don't think people
I think it's more fear than hate because I think that people just fear.
I think people don't understand
like how far you would get. They see your potential. They know you it. So when people see your potential, they know you it. They don't want to.
But why that would be backward. If I seen that you was right at the point where you was about to get on, and I'm part of your team, I want to make sure you get on because we're moving together.
People don't. But you're the man. Like everybody, once they know that you're the man, like you're the man, so they don't want to be under you. Nobody, people doesn't like to be under you.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with being under anybody. I'm okay with that. I don't mind.
That's like Memphis Bleak.
As long as I know my position. I don't feel like because I'm under somebody that I'm less of a person. That's people's insecurities, and that's something that I just post on my notes. I said insecurities is really the root of a lot of problems, and I really think that because I feel like that's how a lot of problems get started. But a lot of people wasn't insecure. That they wouldn't feel a certain way. I mean, we all humans. We all do feel certain ways. We all want to hear that we're doing a great job. We all want to hear, we have to hear that sometime. And sometimes when the people who's closest to us don't give us that recognition or show us that love, we do feel away. And it's okay. We're human. We are going to feel away. Anybody would feel away if you put in so much work and the people around you that supposed to love you or knew you or you grew up with or they not even like, that's what's up. They not even acknowledging you.
Yeah.
It's not my fault that you don't have nothing going on that I can't acknowledge you on because if you had something going on, I can acknowledge you too and shout you out and post you up and wish you well. Get something going on and you'll get love back. You know, and that be the problem. People don't be having shit going on, so they don't want to show nobody else no love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the people.
Yeah, I think we need to stay. The root to that, the answer to that problem is just stay away from those people. Like, there's a whole world out here. We are creating a platform. It's not just for Brooklyn. It's for Queens, Manhattan, Australia. They should be the people that we rocking with, because we know how we give it up in our city. And I think that once we start getting out of that mindset of thinking that my hood gotta support me, no, they don't. Like, you come from your hood, but now you got a platform where you're on the internet. Anybody can see you. Why are you worrying about Bed-Stuy or Bushwick?
Like, that's
right. You see how
that's like 6ix9ine. You see, the hood don't support him.
Yeah, but he's still getting paid.
Still making bread internationally.
They don't care about whatever we talk about the snitching.
You think they care about that? Them Chinese niggas don't
care about snitching. That's the American. That's the black culture, the American culture. Who say people snitch, people. You know, I'm not, like that. Ain't
that man is still making money.
He
just got arrested in DR too.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah,
who 6ix9ine?
6ix9ine just
really?
got arrested.
For what?
They say he assaulted an officer.
Really? Wow.
But once again, though, I think it's back to the. Understand?
Yeah. What happened?
Yeah, it's back to the bullshit with the just promotion.
Right. Because why would you talk about that if it's going to give you negative press? They know it's going to give them positive press.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like.
Money follows attention, good or bad. That's what I teach the kids.
Right. That's what they said. Negative or positive is still.
Now that I have y'all here, so the other day, now every Wednesday, and I'm going to have y'all as guests one day too, since y'all in Brooklyn. Y'all got to let me know what day y'all available. On Tuesday, between 12:20 and 2:20, I teach at Boys and Girls High School.
Oh, you really right there?
Yeah.
I want the Boys and Girls. They kicked me out.
I went in the class.
About the basketball?
So it's the service school. Something service. What is it?
Shout out to Mr. Mickens. Back in the day, Mr. Mickens.
Shout out to 50 Billion.
He kicked me out of Boys and Girls.
50, my homeboy, 50 Billion.
Niggas in the hood, we know Mr. Mickens.
He do like the basketball over there, I think.
Yeah.
Right, 50?
Mr. Mickens had the whole 81st precinct at Boys and Girls. Niggas couldn't play with Boys and Girls.
So I'm in there. I'm a Bronx dude, but I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm teaching them music, and they got the kids and they sitting like how I'm sitting with their Nike Techs with the mask on and everything, and I'm like, all right, this is school, all right. Let me just adapt to where they at. So I'm just kicking it with them, just showing them the people I work with or whatever, and I'm telling them, I'm sorry, you can go a couple of different ways right now, but I put the mic on two of them to have a conversation, because they're the only two that wanted to talk, and they had a dope conversation. And I'm like, yo, we need to get these young kids talking.
They like stuff like that.
Yeah, because
then you can understand them more and relate to them.
That's why I think the podcasting.
I think what you're doing is really good, like with the kids and stuff, making them do that, because that they personality is gonna come out, and it's gonna really show, I think that's really good. I think that's
kids are meant to be heard and seen. That's gonna be my slogan. Because back in the days, our parents used to say, kids are meant to be seen, not heard, or something.
You're right, because we don't really hear from the kids. Like, what do you think is?
And then they don't know what they want to do now. I'm like, how you about to graduate high school and your parents didn't ask you what you want to get into, what you love doing? So that's a problem. That's the problem in the hood. Mm-hmm. Like, we're not even passing it down. We worrying about still going outside and partying. I think.
Always ask my son that. He say basketball sometime, but he also say he wants to do like the trains, the MTA. He want to work with the trains. And stuff.
Right.
Because I want him to do basketball, but I also want him to have like.
A skill, right?
Yeah,
he have a skill that people can that pay him for regardless of whatever. That's what they need to understand. Like, they need to have that going on.
We've got to push our children to, all of that.
Because we could scream all day about.
That's one thing though, parenting.
Yeah.
That we got to get in. That's another topic that.
Parents around. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Parenting is very important, and this generation is really not. I don't think there's a lot of good parenting going on right now, because these motherfuckers is out here wild.
Right. And I'm teaching middle school. This was high school here, but in the Bronx. And then I did another joint in the Bronx, and it's middle school. And those kids, I was just like, yo, why are y'all cursing so much? Like, who told you that if you say a curse word, that makes you a bigger, badder person? Like,
yeah, that's what.
I know we got a chance to curse outside of our house, but the way that they are in school in front of a teacher is like, yo, like, you don't even have the rules right. Like, not in front of an adult. Like, y'all could do that on lunch period on the back, but you got to straighten up.
They got no chill button. They got no chill button. I seen young kids now in this generation disrespect elderly people to the max.
Yes, like I have too.
Like, I'm like, that would never happen back in the days. I disrespecting elderly people to the max. And I'm saying, like, young kids now. I said, yo, it's different now. That's why. Oh man, you gotta have respect and morals now.
Yeah. And you a parent too, Gino? You got kids?
Yeah.
So we all parents. So yeah, to make it plain is like we know how. Like if you look at our kids compared to kids that or people that still kind of like not parenting right, you can tell the difference automatically in the kids' behavior, which would tell us that it starts at home.
Right.
So if we want the world to be a better place or the future to be a better place, if we teaching our kids the F out of here attitude already, then what you think is going to happen when they get old? They're not listening to nobody outside.
Right. I don't play with my son. And even my son be at his best friend's house like almost all the time. Like, because, you know, he's the only kid. His best friend, the brother went away to college. So the best friend is like there by herself, you know. So my son go, you know, he be with him all the time. And the mother say, oh, my God, you raised your son so well. He's so well-mannered. He could come here anytime. Like, I don't mind, you know?
That means something when they say that, because that's the difference between that and what they used to the other kids.
Right. So I'm like, you know, she likes my son. She said he's very respectful and everything. So that made me feel good. Like, all right, I'm doing a good job, you know? So
but was there ever a point that would you use your child's disrespect? If your kid was disrespectful, would you reflect that? Like, damn, I'm not doing a good job?
Yeah.
Or I got no control? Like, that would be the immediate thing that you just know.
That's why I be wondering, where's these parents
because
for these
even
other kids?
if, like even if I agree, because I done made some kids that's the parenting, because I don't care what nobody says.
It starts from the parents.
Because like, even if your kid get around that, I mean, they could choose who they want to be, but you are who you are. Once you are who you are, so once your kids get around it, they still gonna know this is wrong. You know, I shouldn't do this.
Right.
That's the whole purpose of teaching them. It's not they're not gonna never face that. It's that when they do face that, they know how to react in that situation. They know, no, I don't. My mother told me cursing was bad, or my mother told me this was wrong. So yes, that does start with the parenting. You know, it does start with the parenting, and parents have to be, especially on boys, girls too, but boys, you really have to be on boys, because you know, boys get more peer pressure in school, and they get more, it's more older boys that pressure them into doing certain things. And I tell my son all the time, like, don't let nobody pressure you. I keep it real with my son. I don't play. I come up with every scenario in my head, and I make sure I go all around, like, this happened, you do this. If this happened, you do this. If this happened, I be preparing him for everything, you know. But sometimes I just be relaxed, and you know, and I'm just glad to know that I'm doing a well job, because, that's you know, she said he's so well-mannered, he can come over anytime. He's a good kid. Yeah. You know?
When another parent
that made me
tell
feel
you
good,
that,
like I'm doing a good job.
I went out. Last night we was at Ricardo's. My sister and my niece is 24 now. She just turned 24 tonight. Happy birthday to her yesterday. And so now being out with someone that I raised from before she was born. I live with my sister, so I raised her while my sister was going to work. I was doing this, so I had her a lot of the times. And she was a very pleasant young little baby. Everybody loved her, cute and really, you know, playful. And now her manner is the same way, because she was brought up like, if she was raised by somebody else, wolves, she would come out, fuck out of here. She would be talking like that, but she don't really give it up like that now. Her friends, you know, they dress and they got a style with them, and we had them in the city. They from upstate Newburgh area. Right. And it was a pleasant to see her. Like, she drives now, she got a job. Mm-hmm. So we really got to be accountable for how our kids are. We cannot be thinking that, oh, my kid is just bad because of no reason. Right. No, they're bad because you didn't stop all of that.
Yeah. Right. You're supposed to install, they're like a computer. You're supposed to install things into them that you want them to.
The way you raise them.
You know what I'm saying? And I believe that, because some people be like, but even though it is true, sometimes. Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. And they still
that's the personality.
I was just gonna say that. It's certain parents that are good parents, though. Don't get me wrong. It's certain parents that are good parents.
Yeah, you got bad.
But at the end of the day, the kids still are rebellious. They don't listen, you know. So. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. So we
no, don't do that.
It be some people who have.
They say no, you got bad. No, but at the end of the day, though, because look, you know why I say that? Like, now, the parents be having the kids around them. Around a lot of situations.
Yeah, like they grown.
Instead, back in the days,
you go in your room with the adults in the room.
I had to go in the room.
Now you got the kids.
Moms had to say, "Yo, go in the room." Grown people's talking.
Grown people's talking. Listening to everything you're saying.
I could never listen to grown people conversation when I was a kid.
Right.
Now these kids, They 3-year-olds talking like grown people.
And it's not just the parent. To her point, it's not just the parent, because you could be a great parent. It's the social media, and we can't blame it. We gotta hold it. We gotta keep that.
That's a fact.
Like whatever I'm not teaching my kids, they can learn from there. Like that's sex and drugs and all that.
And
like
that's why.
And that's why you come in and you teach them about sex and drugs, so the internet can't teach your children that.
Yeah.
If you already taught them that about everything, and you taught them like you see these girls on Instagram, everything ain't what you seen. These girls, I touch my son everything, because my son is already in them. He's already 13 and he's already ordering stuff for girls and buying stuff. And I'm like, listen, bro. Okay, I understand you want to be the ladies' man and you want to.
At what time?
Matches.
What age you said?
Swear to, he's ordering matches.
What age?
13. He got matching sweaters with him and his girlfriend. He ordering her stuff. Mom, can I give her this new lip gloss you got? He's
yeah, but I remember liking girls at 13. Like,
right, it's nothing wrong with that. That's the age.
Stuff.
Yeah,
it's regular shit.
It's okay with that, But what I'm saying is,
I wasn't buying them nothing.
He buying them. I swear, he's ordering packages.
Right now, I wasn't buying
packages
them,
coming to my house. And for a girl with the matching sweaters, I'm like, Isaiah, are you serious? Like, I said, baby, I don't want you to get your heart broke. Because that's what I'm scared of. I don't want no girl breaking his heart.
But all right, so with that's a good point. But no, but how could we teach them to be able to read the room and understand what they contributed to it?
I told him it's okay, to do things for your girlfriend. But you have to make sure you don't do too much. I said, you do a little bit here, do a little bit, because you girls will use you. You got some girls that would try to use you too, and stuff like that, and just so make sure you can buy stuff for her, but make sure that she's a good girl and she's not using you.
Because the relationship with with the kids now is different from what we had.
Right, they is grown. They seeing it. They seeing, I'm gonna buy my girlfriend, and he buy his girlfriend stuff. But he had 2 girls fighting over him in school.
Yeah, my son told me he got options too. I was just like, he was like, I'm not.
Yeah, he's a cutie. He got options too. These little boys.
He's
are so
not
cute.
trying to be like that. I remember when I brought him to New York, and I took him to a park in Tremont.
They was
having a hip hop event, so I left him at the park, and I was over watching all the old school dudes perform. And then I came back, and then as we were walking out the park, he was like, "Dad, my phone died. I didn't get a chance to get her Snapchat." No, I think he said he got it, but he could get it. He was like, but I said, so when you get the Snapchat, now what you gonna do? He's like, nah, we just gonna be cool, we'll be friends or whatever. And I'm just like I'm thinking like an adult, but we can't think like that for them. Like we gotta really just know that. But so what we gotta guide them and just say, just don't get caught.
Right from wrong, that's all.
Right.
But they got their own little terminology now, how they go about it now. It's different.
Yeah, kids, they pick up on all the stuff the kids pick up on and stuff. So.
Word, man.
No, this is a good community. This is the community show. You're giving out a PS5. I think that's dope.
Giving out a PS5 to the grand prize winner, 500 subscriber. Make sure you tune in.
Why would you say that? We said we thinking about what we gonna do. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but make sure you subscribe.
Yeah, y'all better subscribe, because if y'all ain't subscribed, we ain't gonna know. We ain't gonna know how to do it.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you comment and subscribe, repost, share, like, understand, and we're gonna announce the winner soon.
So I have a question for y'all. As new podcasters and being in this era, you got the $1 million worth of game. You got the Cam and Mace joint now, which is doing really well. You got the Nori joint. You got those guys, which are celebrities, but then you have the level that we on, where it's just get it how you get it and have your own lane. How do you feel about the lane of?
Listen, they have 4 beauty salons in one block. You heard? Everybody eat.
Right.
But I feel like it's that one thing about me.
Everybody eat.
One thing about me, I love. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We getting people in touch with reality at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. Understand? So we come with common sense, with mental health experience.
Right, real shit that the world needs to hear.
Yeah, we got to.
I like to hear about other people's business and what they got going on also.
Yeah.
But I also like to hear discuss to talk about the things that's uncomfortable, that people don't want to talk about,
Reality.
And we're gonna really and I want to really get more into that, because we have interviews, we doing interviews and stuff, but I like these kind of segments. And somebody told me before, like, oh, nobody want to hear y'all talk. Listen. At the end of the day, stuff like that and I started thinking, all right. And
but they want to talk about Will Smith and Jada. They got their money already. They are. Jada's walking around the Bronx, so she's walking around. She's doing the most right now, and she knows exactly what she's doing.
Right. Right.
We think we making jokes about it. Y'all making her pop right now.
Right, we making her pop.
Every time we make a joke about somebody, y'all making them money online.
That's
Right.
why, this is why they doing what they doing. You know what I'm saying? For the film.
It's like when they
could've
die
been
down a
private.
little.
They could have been very private. They could have not wrote a book. They good. They got money for years.
Jada ain't been doing nothing though, so she want her name back up in the mix again. So they got to do something. That's a celebrity lifestyle. Understand?
Jada is a hood chick. She's a hood chick at heart.
Right.
Okay, she's a hood chick at heart.
They got memes with her in the
love
car with Tupac. It's like, yo.
But anyway, what I was saying is that what were we saying?
Yo, Jada is
She crazy. She was like,
Jada done brung back
she
Tupac.
said she thinks Tupac is her soulmate and shit.
That's a back
But
in
you know why it
2007.
probably came back out like that? It probably came back out like that because remember they found out who
That females is
this
wicked.
thing going on with Keefe D when the Tupac they think
Keefe D snitching on Puffy. He's sitting there talking about Puffy sending him $1 million to kill. Yo,
we don't know if that's true. We don't know if that's true or not.
He lying. Ain't no
Listen,
snitch.
leave Puffy alone.
Let me ask you that, Gino, because
I got nothing to say bad about Puffy. He is not gonna shut down
Gino-
my podcast.
Gino got his ear to the street. He's outside, so he understands certain things. When it's things like that, just years later, and he got jammed up with something else, right? And now he's like he's
said he told her
he's
himself.
admitting.
That's how you know
to that.
it's bullshit.
Right.
It's bullshit. It's like, you know it's bullshit. Keefe D saying about, yeah, Puffy, you owe me money with my money. It's bullshit. You going down by yourself.
Right.
You going down.
First of all, leave that man alone. Now you're really going down. He probably would have helped you.
Yeah, like, but you wouldn't go. If it was like serious like that, he wouldn't have went about it like that.
And the person that killed Tupac is dead now? Is that what happened?
They saying the other two guys that was in the car was dead. So I guess Keefe D is the one that had to take,
that was in a riding car that shot at the car. Both of them dead?
Yep, both of them are dead.
Conveniently?
So called.
They said both of them are dead.
Yeah, and then Keefe D this nigga he just telling it all now. And all of a sudden he just telling.
But what I wanted to answer, y'all didn't let me answer the question about how I feel about the podcast. It being that this other podcast is out here.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I'm the type of person that I like starting from the bottom. Cause I like people to see my progression. I think that means a lot. When a person can say, I remember when she didn't have nothing. Or I remember when, they was just having regular guests or, and none of my guests are regular. I love all my guests, so. But I'm just saying, like, I love progression. I don't feel like I'm above any job. Like, I could have $1 million and if something is gonna make me some money, I don't care if I have to be beneath somebody to do it. I don't care about stuff like that. I don't mind not being a boss. You understand what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, because, you're going to stand out regardless. Be who you are, you're going to stand out regardless. And just to have that courage, and it's other people who's doing way better than you, and you still have that courage to do that, that's what means the most. I don't care about...
I'll tell you another thing that I started to notice on social media. Like, I try my best to pay attention to myself and not be this person. But the people that, like, to try to validate or talk down on themselves or to make it seem like somebody else is doing something to them. It's like, you just do what you do.
Right.
Like, just do what you do because...
Excuses.
Right.
People use excuses, and when they use excuses, they lame.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying they blame others for the excuses, and I'm saying because they don't have the potential. They don't get motivated. They get distracted from little certain things.
People don't like work.
Yeah.
People don't like hard work.
So they quick.
You understand what I'm saying?
Excuses.
The idea of just having something is okay to them, but when they realize how much work they got to put in and they really got to get up and they got to go there and they got to do this and they got to... a lot of people don't have that in them. So that's why a lot of people don't succeed. If everybody was like that, then everybody would be lit, Everybody is not like that. Everybody does not have what it takes to go out there. And they're like, okay, and especially if you don't believe in yourself, you be like, I'm just doing this for what? Because nobody's going to do this. Nobody's going to care about me. Nobody's going to watch it. Like, you have to not care. You have to believe in yourself.
When y'all seen y'all online pull up with the because I seen that they had the PlayStation 5s, like it was a post that y'all did, and I'm like, oh, they're about to start doing some stuff. That's what separates you from everybody else.
Right.
Doing the
You have to
things
know what to do.
because we
Right.
can't compete with ESPN, NBC, and all them.
Right.
We can never. They way out there. However, what they're doing to get the attention, Hot 97 Power 105, is the same thing. We gotta do the same thing. We gotta do
Yeah, giving away
contests.
stuff.
People want stuff to be given to them. They
Right.
want to. They want to be gifted.
Right.
You almost gotta buy some love sometime or sponsor. The same way that
You do. Everybody do it.
Right.
And it's
The same
okay.
because if not, if If
You
not,
gotta
we would-
spicy up. That's where everything you do in life.
And iHeartRadio.
See, this is where everything you do in life, in your relationship, in your friendship, you have to spice everything up. People don't want the same old shit. You got to make shit spicy, and that's
No, that's a
you.
fact.
You have to spice shit up. You can't have the same.
That's what I try to tell
same
niggas,
routine
too.
all the
Like,
time.
no lie.
Same boring shit. You have to have some type of spice in everything you do. And you even even when I said when I was gonna do a restaurant business, I'm like, damn, there's so many restaurants out here. What would make me stand out?
Be creative.
If I wanted to do a spa business, what would make me stand out? And I'm a very creative person. I'm very creative. So that really sits with me. I know how to keep it when the spark feel like it's going down. I know how to bring the spark back.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
Every time
You gotta know
that
what to do.
something happens and I'm like, you know what, let me go buy another camera. Last time before y'all started the show, that's when we had the other girl here, Donna here. I had just brought the other camera.
Right.
Because I know that that's going to give us that other look that we need.
Right.
Everybody can't or won't do that because they
won't
don't
invest in
understand like
Right.
what that would do
You have to invest
for the
in
elevation
yourself.
of everybody. Right.
You have to invest in yourself. A lot of people don't want to take that money and invest in themselves. I invest in myself so much. All my music you see, all those music videos, all those different outfits, all those cars, I pay for all of that. Nobody didn't do that for me. Ain't nobody do nothing for me. And nobody don't have to do nothing for me. I'm just saying, like, you know, some people get help and shit, you know, but I didn't get no help. I did all of that shit by myself.
All right, no, that's one you got.
Well, it's all right, because Drino got to go doodle, so I'm going to take over y'all for now, okay?
We got 5 minutes left. We'll keep it going. No,
You know,
but the point you're making is valid though.
Yeah, you got to know how to spark your shit up. You just can't have, you know, because everybody, you know, it's somebody out there that see what's going on. And I always feel like that. I have faith. It's called faith. I feel like it's somebody that's going to pick up on what's going on and shit going to happen. And even if they don't, it doesn't matter. We still doing good.
Let me ask you, what do you think is, like, you go on Instagram and you see, let's say Jim Jones in the Bird Gang, or you see Wallow and Gilly. Like, everybody's on the same thing. So everybody can see the same thing now. So you really are in the best position. We are really in the best position that we just have to do something that whoever's watching that's cutting checks, that they gravitate to, like, oh, I like the way that looked. So your look is good. Oh, what she said was dope about the kids, or I like what they're doing. People don't, they just be on there playing and not knowing that people are watching. The internet made everybody watch the same
That's
thing.
what the internet is for.
It's not like TV where you got to go get a commercial or you got to be on the radio and get hot and stuff. No, we all on Instagram together.
Right.
So we got to
Exactly.
take
Even the
advantage of that.
celebrities.
Right.
So this should be going past the celebrities sometimes. You know what I'm saying? They'll scroll through and see something sometimes.
And if they see it and they like it, they're going to, so you should
And
always
I really believe that will happen one day.
I'm telling you what happened.
And they probably already did, and they probably just watching, like, you know. And even if it don't, like I said, we still good. We still gonna make real life shit up.
That's when you go to first, when you're not looking for a handout and you just doing what you do, because then they like, yo.
They said when you and I just had read a meme today that said that. And when you're not looking, you know, for something, you just love what you do. That's when everything opens up for you. Because you're not looking for nothing. You know, a lot of people are like, oh my God, I need to just relax. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta rush to the top. Just be you, flow, let your shit flow, be who you are, and the right people will gravitate. We're not speaking nothing negative. We're not speaking. We ain't doing nothing negative. So we talk about positive shit. We showing love. We doing this. So who don't like that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, only miserable people.
Only miserable
Only
people.
miserable
Exactly.
people, right?
That's the only thing with people.
Nah, so tell them about the contest again. Let's get that. Let's get that.
So the
information out.
contest is about.
And this is episode 11, right?
This is episode 11, guys, and we're giving a PlayStation 5 away to one of our viewers. But like I said, we're gonna.
And it's
come
in the box too. It's heavy. Pick it up, Gino.
Yeah, pick
Let them see so they don't think that you got.
It's real. Like, it's not fake.
real.
Yeah. It's
that?
actually it's weight. It's weight.
It's closed. You see that? We giving it away to one of our subscribers.
That's subscribers.
But we're gonna give y'all the rundown, what you have to do to win the PlayStation 5. So make sure y'all stay tuned in.
Yeah.
And you know,
Yeah, let's see how many comments you get off of this episode. When you post this clip on Instagram, if you're watching this clip right now, This is DW. I'm in the back. Don't worry about me. Hey, I'll give y'all this stuff. I'll put my name on the screen. All right. So make sure you just tag, subscribe, share the video. It don't cost you nothing to share. And you don't know. Like, we'll do this contest, and whoever the super fan is, whoever's been supporting and sharing the numbers, that we know that counts. And you might be next.
All right.
That's a fact.
So make sure you guys subscribe.
Subscribe,
Like,
comment, and
comment.
like. Follow the page.
You know.
In Touch with Reality. Follow the page.
Right.
You're going to get a chance to win the PS5. You know what I'm saying? Top 500 subscriber.
Right.
You know, tune in. You know.
And we want to thank you guys for tuning in. Episode 11.